or an experienced painter from 5 to 7:30 p.m. for 6 weeks. It's just $40. You can pre-register by calling 670-2778. And Cave City event planning meeting is coming up Thursday at the Cave City City Hall. That meeting will begin at 5 p.m.
Introducing Wendy's new $5 Biggie Bag. It's got a new bacon double stack made with a quarter pound of fresh beef plus nuggets, fries, and a drink. Try Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag today. Biggie Bag includes 4-piece nuggets, small fries, and a small drink. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Approximate weight before cooked. Price and participation may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
Time for a sipcation with Wendy's summer beverages. Grab a strawberry lemonade, breathe in deep, and take a sip. And it's all thanks to Destination Wendy's. At participating Wendy's for a limited time.
Local folks, local food, local crafts, and local music. It's every Saturday when your hometown comes together to celebrate all of its bounty. It's Bounty of the Barons Farmers Market, a Kentucky proud event on the square in downtown Glasgow, every Saturday now through the end of October. And the best part of Bounty of the Barons is that it's a local producers-only farmers market, which means that you won't find anything like it anywhere else. We are Kentucky proud, featuring local produce, fresh-cut flowers, beef, pork, lamb, chicken, cheese, honey, soaps, lotions, and a whole lot more. Enjoy socializing with hometown folks while you browse local vendors at the Bounty of the Barons, presented by Sustainable Glasgow and a Kentucky Proud event. Come out and visit us or check us out online at bountyofthebarons.com. Bounty of the Barons, every Saturday on the square in Glasgow, where we are Kentucky Proud.
Extreme Prosthetics understands that when it comes to comfort and function, not all prosthetic devices are made the same. A properly fitted prosthesis can allow you to walk naturally without daily pain and discomfort. Extreme Prosthetics works with your physician and insurance company to help you get the comfort and function you deserve. Don't let your current discomfort and lack of mobility discourage you. Call the experts at Extreme Prosthetics today for a better, more comfortable life.
The only place you need to go for all of your automotive needs is Gilead.com. Log on to browse our entire inventory of nearly...
Temperatures mild. This afternoon, a cloudy 85. Tonight, cloudy 66. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy. An isolated shower, maybe a thunderstorm, a south-southwesterly breeze. 83. Decent chance of showers and thunderstorms coming in tomorrow night into Thursday. Thursday, some scattered showers and thunderstorms, 82. And a few thunderstorms Friday with highs in the mid-70s. And a chance we get periods of rain Saturday, low 70s. I'm meteorologist Ray Stijic from a Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
New and pre-owned vehicles. Take a video test drive, see the Carfax Vehicle History Report, calculate payments, apply for financing, get an instant cash offer for your vehicle from Kelley Blue Book, and check out our sales, parts, and service specials. All this with just a click of a mouse.
Conditions, let me tell you about that. The barometric pressure is at, we're going to do the current conditions right here. 30.15, winds out of the southeast at 3 miles an hour, 89% humidity, and we have recorded no precip in the past 24 hours. 56 degrees, weather brought to you by South Central Bank. Every year, Glasgow Building Supply provides quality driveway sealer to Southern Kentucky homeowners at the best price. And the pallets of premier Blackjack brand sealer have arrived at Glasgow Building Supply. Get a jump on sealing now. Each bucket is coal tar free and covers up to 350 square feet. Easy to use for resealing driveways and parking lots. Blackjack Driveway Sealer. Talk to the pros today at Glasgow Building Supply, 31E Bypass. They've got what you need in stock now.
Ours is a world that's in desperate need of a better understanding of Matthew chapter 7. So many people love to quote Matthew 7 verse 1, "Judge not, lest ye be judged." And most of the time they use this when their own sinful behavior has been pointed out. Should someone say, this action is sinful, that action is sinful, you must stop or you have to deal with God, they'll say, "Judge not, lest ye be judged." They need to drop down in Matthew 7 and read verse 21. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who's in heaven. Verse 22, on that day many will say, didn't we prophesy in your name? Verse 23, I'll say, I never knew you. Depart. This has been Bart Warren, South Greens Church of Christ.
This year, Bowling Green comes to the ballpark.
Add a beautiful look to your bedroom this week from Ford's Furniture. The suit in an antique gray finish features a nightstand, 5-drawer chest, triple dresser and mirror, and centers around this queen bed on sale for only $555 this week at Ford's Furniture in Bowling Green and Glasgow.
Did you know Ford's Furniture offers power assist lift chairs? We have a great selection available in a variety of colors and fabrics from petite to large for a perfect fit. And Ford's offers a hassle-free shopping experience and timely full-service delivery and setup from Ford's Furniture.
Who will be the future face of Pedigo Lessenberry? Through expert analysis, we've confirmed their potential. With intense training, we've prepared them for any occurrence. We've taken their strengths and made them stronger. Now it's time to see what they're made of. Presenting the future face of ISU Pedigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Hello, I'm Jared Pursley. And I'm Daniel Bird. And we're more than prepared to serve you here at ISU Pedigo Lessenberry Insurance. Growing with a proud community since 1902.
TJ Regional Health offers a vast array of medical services in our community. The TJ Health Pavilion is home to over 35 family and specialty physicians, Outpatient Services Center, the TJ Urgent Care, and the TJ Pavilion Pharmacy. The TJ Health Cave City Clinic is a walk-in medical care facility providing care Monday through Friday with no appointment necessary. Stop by and visit one of our locations today.
WCLU, let's get ready to give away a pizza and see how smart somebody is. The final trivia question for the month of April is coming up. Somebody's winning from Little Caesars Pizza.
Wrap me in bacon, wrap him in bacon, and pour bacon crumbles on my head. Pour bacon crumbles on his head.
Now that I think of it, I'll just go to Little Caesars.
So go to Little Caesars. Get a bacon wrap deep dish pizza instead. Get a bacon wrap deep dish pizza instead.
Get Little Caesars large, hot and ready bacon wrap deep dish pepperoni and bacon.
Of the boat. In other words, they put the steering wheel, which was not a steering wheel, it was an oar. It was on the right side of the boat, and they called that the steer board. You steered it with this board or oar. And so what happened is you had to know that you got to keep that steering wheel out in the ocean, and the side that needs to go toward the port is the left side. So if you're parking a ship on the port side, it's going to be the left, because you got to keep the steerboard or the starboard on the right side of the ship. Does that make sense to you, Debbie?
That makes sense.
Okay, well, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this pizza from out at Little Caesars. You come by, we'll have a coupon for you, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Debbie. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Debbie Lessenberry, that's right. Watching lots of movies she has. And she knows that left is port and right is starboard. And we will certainly have something that maybe you've learned through your experiences. And we start tomorrow morning. Everybody will be eligible to win since we're emptying out the hat here. And come back and join us. And a big thank you to Little Caesars.
CBS News Update. A 26-year-old U.S. Army veteran is under arrest, accused of plotting an attack to avenge the New Zealand mosque shootings and other attacks on Muslims around the world. U.S. Attorney Nick Hanna says Mark Domingo planned to set off a bomb at a white nationalist rally in Long Beach, California last weekend.
This is a case in which law enforcement was able to identify a man consumed with hate and bent on mass murder and stop him before he could carry out his attack.
Domingo served a tour in Afghanistan and recently converted to Islam. CBS's Laura Podesta.
Domingo's brother says his family is surprised by the arrest.
Like anybody else, I don't want to assume a thing when someone joins a new religion. If anything, I thought it was a good thing. I thought maybe my brother finally found some sort of guidance in this world.
If convicted, Domingo faces up to 15 years in prison.
Police say Domingo has no prior criminal record. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Royce Radio Family. WCLU 1490 Glasgow. WCLU FM 102.3 Munfordville, Glasgow. And W276DO 103.1 Glasgow.
When the going gets hungry, the hungry gets Wendy's, especially with $1.99 kids meals after 4 p.m. Because when you get dinner, your kid gets dinner for just $1.99. It's a win-win situation at participating Wendy's for a limited time.
ISU Pedigo Lessenberry Insurance. Yes, we have a history and roots in Southern Kentucky. Yes, we have a large staff to support our clients with the attention and efficiency they deserve. Best of all, we continue to get better at what we do. You make us better. Let us show you the type of insurance experience we think should always come standard. Every person, family, home, farm, or business we serve gets our best effort. Dedicated to what's best for you, we're ISU Pedigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Growing with a proud community since 1902, I'm Daniel Bird, and I'd love the opportunity to work with you. Please give us a call.
Depend on WCLU local news. Online, on demand at WCLUradio.com.
WCLU News, I'm Brennan Crane reporting. Through investigation, Metcalfe County Deputy Sheriff Jared Still received information that Thomas L. Parrish, 37 of Edmonton, a fugitive from justice, was located on Reese Hurt Road in Metcalfe County on Saturday. Deputy Still went to the residence in an attempt to locate Mr. Parrish. As Deputy Still approached the residence, Thomas Parrish fled on foot and actively resisted arrest. Deputy Still pursued Thomas Parrish and was able to take him into custody without further incident. Deputy Still was assisted by KSP Trooper Ricky Cross. Thomas L. Parrish was lodged in the Barron County Jail for the offense of fleeing or evading the police second degree and resisting arrest. Outstanding warrants that were served on Thomas Parrish were as follows: failure to appear, Metcalfe Circuit Court; failure to appear in the LaRue District Court; possession of a controlled substance first-degree methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and carrying a concealed deadly weapon, an indictment warrant from the LaRue Circuit Court. The Bowling Green Warren County Drug Task Force and South Central Kentucky Drug Task Force, in a joint investigation with assistance from Bowling Green Police and Kentucky State Police, have arrested Eric L. Honshell, 32 of Bowling Green, and Tara L. Hills, 33 of Bowling Green. Both are charged with trafficking in a controlled substance first-degree methamphetamine, trafficking in marijuana less than 8 ounces, possession of drug paraphernalia. The arrest occurred at 4:30 p.m. on Friday following a joint investigation by the Bowling Green Warren County Drug Task Force and South Central Kentucky Drug Task Force in the multi-county drug trafficking activities of the accused. Detectives were able to develop sufficient probability cause to obtain a search warrant for the accused residence and located 4 ounces of crystal meth, 2 ounces of marijuana, THC vapes, digital scales, and approximately $3,700 in cash during the search. The illegal drugs seized during the search resulted in the charges against the accused. The accused was lodged in the Warren County Regional Jail pending arraignment in Warren District Court. This investigation will be presented to the Warren grand jury at a later date, and additional charges are likely, according to a press release from the Warren County Sheriff's Department. Under the Land and Water Conservation Fund Act of 1965, citizens are afforded the opportunity to express their views concerning the recreational needs of their community. To provide a forum for discussion, an open meeting is being held on Tuesday, May 14th at 6:30 p.m. at the Jackie Browning Park located at 300 Donley Drive in Glasgow. Sponsored by the Barron County Fiscal Court, the specific purpose of this meeting is to discuss a drainage shade structure project for the Jackie Browning Park. Anyone with a significant supporting or opposing view is invited to voice that opinion at the meeting or in writing to Land and Water Conservation Fund Program at the Governor's Office in Frankfort. Contract crews will be working along northbound I-65 between milepoints 91 and 98 tonight. Northbound work is expected to be completed at some point during the overnight, and then crews will shift to the southbound side between milepoints 93 and 91. This section will also be reduced to one lane. All lanes should be open before 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Short delays may be possible during these lane closures. It's 7:16, 56 degrees at WCLU. I'm Brendan Crane. We'll be right back for more local news.
Everybody wants to feel good about their pharmacy, but in the quest for good health, price does become a factor. In Glasgow, we have a pharmacy that has been able to combine customer service with the lowest possible price day in and day out. That pharmacy is Park Avenue Pharmacy. Ask your friends. They'll tell you that when comparing the price of prescription drugs time and time again, Park Avenue Pharmacy is the lowest price. And with full-time pharmacists and friendly faces you should request the prescriptions be filled at Park Avenue Pharmacy. Park Avenue Pharmacy is located in the Park Avenue Shopping Center, easy to get to from anywhere. Phone 651-5156. You can get low prices and full service. Simply trust Park Avenue Pharmacy in Glasgow.
Extreme Prosthetics understands that when it comes to comfort and function, not all prosthetic devices are made the same. A properly fitted prosthesis can allow you to walk naturally without daily pain and discomfort. Extreme Prosthetics works with your physician and insurance company to help you get the comfort and function you deserve. Don't let your current discomfort and lack of mobility discourage you. Call the experts at Extreme Prosthetics today for a better, more comfortable life.
The only place you need to go for all of your automotive needs is Gillyhide.com. Log on to browse our entire inventory of nearly 400 new and pre-owned vehicles. Take a video test drive, see the Carfax Vehicle History Report, calculate payments, apply for financing, get an instant cash offer for your vehicle from Kelley Blue Book, and check out our sales, parts, and service specials. All this with just a click of a mouse.
Wanted to get a good start to your garden? Well, Janet Dennison and her staff enjoy helping people pick out the right gardening plants, supplies, and materials to make your green thumb the best yet. Mammoth Cave Transplants is easy to get to. We're at 5394 Brownsville Road, Highway 259 between Pig and Rhodey. You'll be impressed with the sprawling complex where spring gardening, landscaping, and beautification is well underway. Call us today at 270-597-2533. We are Kentucky proud and we'll be celebrating 25 years in business. We keep Kentucky growing.
In more news this hour, prosecutors in western Kentucky say they will seek the death penalty against a second man charged in a triple homicide in Owensboro. Siler Shimwell has been charged with murder and first-degree assault in the January 17th shooting deaths of J. Michael Souders, Robert D. Smith, and Christopher Carey. The Messenger-Inquirer reports Commonwealth's attorney Bruce Kugel announced plans to seek capital punishment against the 32-year-old Shimwell on Monday. Kugel is also seeking the death penalty against 31-year-old Arnett B. Baines in the case. Investigators believe at least one victim knew the two men charged. A fourth victim was shot but survived. Shimwell will also be evaluated to determine whether he is competent to stand trial, Kugel said. Kentucky's Attorney General is trying to block subpoenas issued by Governor Matt Bevin's administration as part of an investigation into teacher sick-outs that shut down schools. Attorney General Andy Beshear filed a lawsuit Monday to try to block the subpoenas. It's the latest round in Beshear's feud with the governor, which could be settled at the ballot. Bevin, a Republican, is running for re-election this year. Beshear is running in the Democratic primary for governor next month. Beshear on Monday followed through on his threat to take Bevin to court if his administration didn't rescind subpoenas that the state labor cabinet sent to several school districts. Bevin's chief of staff, Blake Brickman, said on Twitter that the lawsuit shows Beshear is more concerned about politics than law. A fourth homeless camp near Louisville, Kentucky has been cleared of residents, and a fifth homeless camp has been given notice. The Courier-Journal reports the camp housed 30 to 40 people near area train tracks and was cleared Monday by transportation company CSX. Jeff Gill is the founder of outreach group Hip Hop Cares. He says most residents displaced Monday migrated to other camps, not to shelters. The city has cleared 3 camps so far this year, and some of those residents had moved to the CSX camp. A low-barrier shelter was opened to help those displaced, but residents say its chaotic environment is worrying. That shelter and the 518 emergency beds at other shelters in the city fill up every night, leaving people in need without support. A man accused of being married to 4 women has pleaded guilty to bigamy in New Hampshire, but will avoid jail time if he behaves for the next 5 years. Authorities allege that 43-year-old Michael Middleton married women in Georgia, Alabama, and New Hampshire between 2006 and 2013. That led to to bigamy charge in New Hampshire, but court documents say he also married a fourth woman in Kentucky in 2016. In court Monday, a prosecutor read a statement from the New Hampshire victim, Alicia Grant, who said she thought she was gaining a life partner but ended up with 6 years of pain and misery. Middleton didn't speak at the hearing, but said after he felt compassion and understanding for her. He was given a 12-month suspended sentence. Police in Kentucky say an argument over dog poop ended with a man shooting a woman in the face and repeatedly shooting another man. The Courier-Journal reports 38-year-old Glenn Goler Jr. has pleaded not guilty to first-degree assault in the Friday shooting. Louisville police say the two wounded people suffered serious injuries and were expected to survive as of Sunday. Officers say Goler and the two people were arguing about dog feces in a yard when he shot them. They said he fled in a vehicle and was pulled over by police, who then saw a revolver, quote, in plain view in the car. Goler was jailed as of Sunday night. It's unclear if he has a lawyer. A hearing is set for May. It's 7:22, 56 degrees at WCLU. I'm Brennan Crane. Up next, Kentucky News Network.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
On Saturday, tens of thousands of people will converge at Churchill Downs in Louisville to watch the greatest 2 minutes in sports. Metro Police held their annual traffic and security briefing yesterday to discuss plans for the Pegasus Parade, the Oaks, and the Derby. Officers laid out several changes in regard to traffic and parking. One major change, traffic on Southern Parkway will not be reversed.
To put this in perspective, this is over twice as many people that attended the last Super Bowl. And even under the best weather and traffic conditions, this could present a challenge to the areas affected by the event.
Last year, a pedestrian bridge was brought in to help with crossing Central Avenue. This year, the bridge will not be used. A street near Churchill Downs named after a track champion.
Just outside the infield gate for Churchill Downs, track officials, along with Mayor Greg Fisher and others, stopping to pay tribute to former track spokesman John Asher, who passed unexpectedly last August. Mayor Fisher.
Not only was he the voice of thoroughbred racing in the track here, but he was a friend to so many of us.
Also in attendance at the ceremony, members of Asher's family, including his wife Dee, who got emotional at the playing of My Old Kentucky Home.
That's Will Clark reporting. The post positions are in for the 145th Kentucky Oaks. Bellafina is a 2-1 favorite to win the race. She drew post position 4 yesterday. Post time for the Oaks is just after 6 Friday evening. Post positions for the Kentucky Derby will be drawn this morning at 11 a.m. I'm Jerry Bloom.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
You checked your credit report lately? Don't fall for any scams. Better Business Bureau's president and CEO, Rihanna Smith-Hamblin, has some tips.
Don't fall for emails that offer free credit reports. Look for grammatical and spelling errors, and don't click on any links. It could lead to identity theft. Go straight to the source, annualcreditreport.com, to get your free credit report up to 3 times per year. The site will ask for some personal information. For more tips, go to bbb.org.
As a child, I can remember always being excited about going to Community Trust Bank with my parents because I knew I was going to get a treat. It's funny, now that I'm married, have 2 kids, and just bought a new home, when it came time for a new home loan, I went to Community Trust Bank. I trust them and knew they'd be there for me and my family, just like they were there for Mom and Dad. And now with 79 locations, there's no reason to go anywhere else but Community Trust.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Let's turn to local sports. High school softball yesterday. It was Barron County over South Warren by a final of 7-6. Bowling Green ousted Cumberland County 15-0. Clinton County downed Caverna 15-5, and it was Hart County over Edmondson County at 11-1. Baseball yesterday. Glasgow over Metcalfe County 18-6. It was Greenwood over Barron County 3-1. It was Hart County over Caverna 16-4, and Clinton County downing Monroe County 14-5. High school baseball today. Glasgow hosts Monroe County in a 15th-district matchup at historic Richardson Stadium. Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune will have the broadcast about 4:55 on WCLU 103. 1 FM and 1490 AM or online at playwclu.com. First pitch, 5 o'clock this afternoon. Other baseball action this afternoon. Barron County welcomes Allen County Scottsville. Caverna travels to Fort Knox. Edmonson County entertains Breckenridge County. And Metcalfe County visits Cumberland County. Softball today. Glasgow goes to Adair County. Barron County's at home against Allen County Scottsville. Monroe County on the road at Metcalfe County. Caverna plays at LaRue County. Hart County travels to Casey County. And Edmonson County entertains Butler County. That's a check of local sports.
Listen.
This year, Bowling Green comes to the ballpark.
Add a beautiful look to your bedroom this week from Ford's Furniture. The suit in an antique gray finish features a nightstand, 5-drawer chest, triple dresser and mirror, and centers around this queen bed on sale for only $555 this week at Ford's Furniture in Bowling Green and Glasgow.
Did you know Ford's Furniture offers Power Assist lift chairs? We have a great selection available in a variety of colors and fabrics from petite to large for a perfect fit. And Ford's offers a hassle-free shopping experience and timely full-service delivery and setup from Ford's Furniture.
Who will be the future face of Pedigo Lessenberry? Through expert analysis, we've confirmed their potential. With intense training, we've prepared them for any occurrence. We've taken their strengths and made them stronger. Now it's time to see what they're made of. Presenting the future face of ISU Pedigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Hello, I'm Jared Pursley. And I'm Daniel Bird. And we're more than prepared to serve you here at ISU Pedigo Lessenberry Insurance. Growing with a proud community since 1902.
728, 56 degrees, WCLU this morning as we are on the road here to get everything straight for you on the road. We'll check the birthdays here just in a minute. I want to remind you so you don't miss the Avenue Church located at 315 Columbia Avenue is hosting a spring-summer children's clothing giveaway. This is for ages 3 through high school. It's going to be Saturday from 9 until noon. Signs posted. Come out and enjoy that. Also want to remind you about parent nominations for the 2019-2020 Glasgow High School Site-Based Council accepted through Thursday of this week at noon. Elections are going to be held in the front office from 8 until 2 on Friday, May the 3rd. And then certainly there's going to be, the parents must be available on Monday, June the 3rd for mandatory training. So factor that in and be a part of your child's education a little bit further as a member of the site-based council. Let's see here. Metcalfe County's got some things that we want to tell you about. The 21st century programs at Metcalfe County Schools, bringing you 2 productions in May. First, the MCHS presenting The Addams Family, May the 9th, 10th, and 11th at 6 p.m. each night. This is a musical comedy featuring the familiar creepy and kooky family as they adapt to change. I can't believe it. It's going to be fun. And also then the Metcalfe Middle School presenting The Big Bad Musical, in which the audience must decide the outcome of the biggest trial ever in the fairy tale world against the notorious Big Bad Wolf. You know how bad that could go. And that's coming up at Metcalfe County Middle School May 13th, 14th, and 15th at 6 p.m. each night. Let's just be sure and make some notes on that, shall we? Let's make some notes on the weather forecast, too. Brought to you this morning by Southern States.
The secret to your garden's success is waiting for you now at Southern States Glasgow Cooperative. Yes, Southern States has in stock healthy garden plants ready for you to get a good start on the growing season. Southern States covers your lawn care and farming needs year-round. They are ready with seed, fertilizer, chemicals for farm and home use. If you're ready to get started, Southern States is ready to get you going. That's Sampson Street in Glasgow. Southern States, farmer-owned since 1923.
Mild weather continues. Not much rain in the rain bucket till later in the week, though, as a system approaches and a couple of fronts come in. Once we get into Thursday, probably even on late Wednesday night, we start getting into a more wetter weather pattern with the mention of rainfall Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even on Sunday. I think most of our rain coming in, though, late in the weekend for the beginning of the weekend. We'll start to see the clouds increase as we head through this morning. Temperatures mild. The number you're seeing on the car thermometer almost 10 degrees above the average low, this time of year, which is 50. This afternoon, a cloudy 85. Tonight, cloudy 66. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, an isolated shower, maybe a thunderstorm, a south-southwesterly breeze, 83. Then later tomorrow night, we'll start ramping things up. Decent chance of showers and thunderstorms coming in tomorrow night into Thursday. Thursday, some scattered showers and thunderstorms, 82. And a few thunderstorms Friday with highs in the mid-70s. And a chance we get periods of rain Saturday, low 70s, with showers around early Sunday. I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic from a Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
A dentist who understands your time is important? Dr. John Page in Tompkinsville is just that. It's safe to say nobody's a fan of dental problems, and if you work or if it's difficult to get to the dentist office, it's also safe to say you don't have time for numerous follow-ups and referrals. That's why Dr. John Page offers his other dental offices don't, like same-day crowns and dentures, and they perform many surgical procedures other dentists will refer you elsewhere for. So if you want a dentist who understands that your time is important, call the office of Dr. John Page in Tompkinsville today at 487-5196. That's 270-487-5196.
Hardee's used to think bowls were useless dishware. Then we created the new Loaded Hash Round Bowl. Crispy potatoes, fluffy eggs, sausage gravy, melted cheddar, and crumbled bacon. Now part of our 2 for $4 mix and match deal. No longer are bowls just college football games you can nap to. Now they're loaded with Hardee's delicious breakfast favorites and in our 2 for $4 mix and match. Try a bowl today. They're actually really useful. Hardee's because it tastes better.
Available for a limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating restaurants. Tax price and participation may vary.
Attention, if your home or business experiences frequent drainage clogs and backups, Spots Plumbing now has a new jetter system that implements hot and cold water options to rid your drains of excess grease, roots, and any other substance.
We want to make everybody understand what's been going on, and certainly want everybody to understand that Barron County Schools on top of this situation. Superintendent Bo Matthews on the air with me this morning. Bo, there was a little problem in one of the bus routes this morning. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what has happened, sir?
Thank you, Henry. I just want to reassure everyone that no students were hurt or injured in the bus accident. This was just after 6:30 this morning. Bus 13 out about the 1200 area of New Bowling Green Road was stopped at a pickup location. A vehicle was stopped behind our school bus, and another vehicle came upon the area and was able to brake in time and actually hit the vehicle behind our bus, which then pushed it into the rear of our bus. So a bit of a chain reaction. We did have 37 students on the bus at the time. No one was hurt. They've all been checked out. We've been working the situation for the past hour or so and just wanted to get the word out that everyone is safe. An accident did happen, and students have been contacted or have been contacting their parents and have been assisted by emergency officials on the scene, and we're now transporting them to school. So everything is going to be all right. Just wanted to reassure everyone of what happened.
Thank goodness for that, Bo. Now, 37 students on board the bus. Now, there could very well be a parent or a guardian or somebody who's just now heard about this. If they are hearing about this, they want to find out about their student and make sure they're safe. How can that person contact the right person within the Barron County School Organization to get that information as we speak, Bo?
Well, we can start with calling the central office, 270-654-787. It's really going to be a matter of which school does the child attend. Of course, we have elementary students this time of day, middle and high school on our buses, so we'll certainly direct them to the right location once they contact us, or they may call their child's school and get that information straight from the school. But we'll be glad to assist any way we can.
Sounds to me like that you all handled it very, very well, Bo, and I know that part of the training for school bus drivers is exactly how to deal with what exactly happened this morning. An accident, no injuries, but it sure probably could scare a bunch of youngins to death. It would scare me, for sure.
No doubt about it, Henry. It's alarming for students, for staff, and certainly loved ones when they hear about such things. But, again, we just wanted to give the public the facts and let them know that we're on top of it, and just thankful that no one was hurt this morning.
And again, tell me, that's on the new Bowling Green Road. What was the block it was in, Bo?
It's around the 1200 area, so 12,000. So it's out near the Warren County line.
Okay.
That's basically the area.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll make sure that hopefully folks who hear this will check on the kids if they don't already have information about that. But across the board, none of them were injured, and they've all been to school, and Barron County Schools on top of the situation, sounds like. Bo, and thank you for being proactive and letting us know as quick as you could, sir.
Thank you very much, Henry.
Have
Good day to you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, 7:37. Just want to bring you up to date on that. You know, when I've been doing this a long time, whenever you say school bus accident on a radio anywhere, you scared to death a whole big bunch of folks. So we don't really want to bring that up until we can take it to the next level, which is the situation was handled. 37 kids. There was not any further injury. 7:38 at WCLU.
Hello, I'm Anthony Myatt. Thanks for calling. How can I help you?
I need life insurance, but it's so complicated.
It can be. As a Modern Woodman agent, I'm trained to design the best plan for you.
Great. Thanks a lot. I'm so glad I called you.
Call me anytime at 427-6807.
Get to know your local Modern Woodman representative to plan for your financial future and learn about valuable member benefits. Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures. Securities offered through MWA Financial Services, Inc., a wholly owned subsidiary of Modern Woodman of America.
When was the last time you got your Ralphie on? What's getting your Ralphie on, you ask? When you're winning prizes and lighting up the score in the arcade, you're getting your Ralphie on. When you're dancing under the lights on roller skates, you've turned on your inner Ralphies. When you bring your coworkers to bowl in the business league, your office staff has clocked in on Ralphie's time. If you suffer from symptoms such as lack of fun, feeling bored, if you get frequent urges to act like it's your birthday, or if you're just not smiling enough, you need to go to Ralphie's. That's Ralphie's Fun Center in Glasgow. Place for any party, event, field trip, or church group. Get your Ralphie on.
Okay, we got Ralphie on there. Ralphie's always in charge of having fun, and that means we have birthday fun to talk about today, too. Ralphie's Fun Center says happy birthday today to folks like Ashley Terry, Doris Rush, Jim Welch. Now, Jim is 78 years old today. Congratulations, Jim. Weston Stevens, Melissa Whitlow, Jenny Elmore, Palmer Leonard. Let me say that word again. That wasn't a very good pronunciation. Palmer Leonard is 7 today. Melissa Beatty. Melissa, we sounded a 60 gong in your honor, madam, last hour. Liz Copas has a birthday. Tyler Houchins is 25. Antsy Glass, Lonnie Ray Glass, Laura Nunn Reed, Eddie Shirley, Sharon Yates, all with birthdays today. And we are patting on the back today by special request. This is a very special request because this gal has done a whole lot over a great number of years. This is Job Started. Plus, they're having a spring sale to get you in the mood for fun in the sun. Right now, buy a Solstice 24-foot pool with a 20-year liner warranty and 30-year wall warranty. For a limited time, pay only $24.99. Bigger sizes at equally great prices. An 18 by 33 pool, $36.99. 15 by 30, $33.99. And a 27-foot pool, just $27.99. Adams Pools has local installers with decades of experience in installing pools. If it's an Adams pool, it comes with corrosion protection on all metal components using the most reliable coating in the industry. And of course, Adams Pools has everything you'll need after installation, like Vacuum non-chlorine chemicals. 270-866-2365. That's the number to call to get the ball rolling. 270-866-2365 on Grider Road in Russell Springs. No matter where you live in southern Kentucky, let Adams Pools do the job right. There's only one place to think of when planning your Cinco de Mayo get-together. Your Derby Gala. Or any other party for that matter. It's Barron River Beverages. You can hedge your bet by heading over to the coldest beer cave in town. And of course, their store is stocked with popular brands and local favorites, with taps and kegs available and wonderful party supplies. Go with a winner. Voted the best liquor store in Glasgow. Barron River Beverages on the Burksville Road, seconds from the Cumberland Parkway interchange.
Introducing Wendy's new $5 Biggie Bag. It's got a new bacon double stack made with a quarter pound of fresh beef, plus nuggets, fries, and a drink. Try Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag today. Biggie Bag includes 4-piece nuggets, small fries, and a small drink. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Approximate weight before cooked. Price and participation may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
Time for a sipcation with Wendy's Summer Beverages.
Grab a strawberry lemonade, breathe in deep, and take a sip. And it's all thanks to Destination Wendy's. At participating Wendy's for a limited time.
7:43, 59 degrees. Got a lot of nice comments here on our Facebook live feed. Actually, I got to agree here with Deborah Morgan. Deborah is certainly making the observation about the trees this morning. Deborah is checking in on the Facebook Live and says, I love the shade of green on the trees in the springtime, blooming gorgeous. Deborah, I can agree with you on that. I love opening up the door, where it's all the green is just almost, it seems to thicken all of the foliage by how green it is, and it is beautiful. I appreciate that observation. Wayne Hatcher is saying good morning. Miss Chris Henderson up in Mansfield, Ohio, tells us it's 43 degrees up there. That's a little bit chilly, Chris. Kenny Harden is saying hello to me and hello to Chris. And Chad Livingston, Wanda Settle, Roberta Houchin, Charlotte de Munburn Glass tuned in this morning. And let's see, that's just some of the folks who are tuned in here on Facebook Live, but we kind of want to acknowledge that big shade of green right there. I'm going to see if this is, I'm going to answer this phone. WCLU, good morning.
Hey, how you doing, Henry?
Bobby Lee, I just knew it was you. It was time for you.
Yes, sir. It is time.
And so I thought, well, I'm never scared to answer the phone. I know you're not going to say something off color, just trying to be cute, because you're not going to know who's going to answer this phone either, are you?
That's correct. You never know who's going to be on the other end. That's for sure.
Right.
Or who, if I'm on the air or whatever.
That's a good rule to follow. Let me tell you what. Let me start over properly right here. Bobby Lee Hurt, the owner of Hurt Auto Sales at 621 West Main Street in Glasgow, has a regular little spot right here because, the inventory changes every day up there, so why not have a different conversation every day? And that's why we convene here. If you're looking for a vehicle, if you're thinking about looking for a vehicle, have a family member who's going to need a vehicle, or just curious to know where the best deals are, one direction takes you to Hurt Auto Sales. And I know you got some new stuff in up there, Bobby Lee, that folks are going to enjoy coming by to see.
We do have, Henry, just got in a 2014 Audi Q7. It's a nice SUV. It has a Premium Plus package. It's also all-wheel drive, local vehicle, price for $27,000.
So that's Audi. That's AUDI, right?
That's correct.
And we haven't had very many of those at Hurt Auto Sales, so I know you're pretty excited about having this one up there.
Most certainly, Henry. As a matter of fact, it's got a triple sunroof, third-row seat, navigation, got everything you could ask for. So come in and check this new prize out.
You got to go up there and drive it because, triple windshield, triple roof, sunroof. That's what they call it. Yeah, that's right. you can. That'd be really fun. Huey, Louie, and Dewey could stick their head out.
Yeah. That's right. Some people would say it's a lot of glass.
Yeah. And what's the price on that one again? Is that Audi up there?
$23,700.
Okay, I'm sorry I interrupted you. You keep going.
You're doing fine. You're doing great. Got a 2014 Mustang convertible, white with a black top. It's a local trade as well. Super sharp car for just $13,900.
My goodness, no, you're talking great value right there for sure.
Right, perfect day for a convertible today, for sure.
Yes, indeed.
Got a 2013 Toyota Corolla, a little four-door sedan, get 30-plus miles per gallon. Mm-hmm. A super sharp little old car, price for just $9,900.
Toyota, I really think that regardless of what your favorite car is, Toyota is a vehicle known for quality. So when you put that in there. And then with Bobby Lee Hurt saying, yeah, it's a good enough car for my lot, that means a whole lot more.
That's correct. It'll last a long, long time, Henry.
Good deal.
Speaking of lasting, an 07 Nissan extended cab truck.
Okay.
Has a fiberglass cover on the bed. So yeah, another super sharp truck for just $5,900. So.
You still are you're amazing me with how many great trucks you have up there on the lot of Hurt Auto Sales and how little you're able to sell them for because of the fact that trucks kind of retain their value, but you're able to pass along that value to the new owner. I like that.
We do have some good prices and some really good quality vehicles, so come in and check us out, take it for a test drive, and take it home with you.
It's amazing how the lot turns over so many times up there because folks just know where to go. Where are we going to find the best deal on vehicles? And is included in that search, it's 621 West Main Street, Glasgow, Kentucky, the location of Hurt Auto Sales. I'm sure you look forward. I'm sure it tickles you. Of course, Bobby Lee has an advantage. He's up at the top of the hill in his office. He can see you coming. So he can look down there, and you'll see that big smile that he's glad. He's got people coming to check out Hurt Auto Sales. You can be one of those today.
That's right. We love to see people coming in and love talking to you, whether you buy a car or not. Just come on in.
Yeah, I like that attitude. Bobby Lee, what's the motto you go by up there, son?
No pain when you trade with Hurt.
Have a great day, sir. We'll be talking to you real soon, okay?
Thank you, Henry. I appreciate it.
Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bobby Lee Hurt Auto Sales. The very latest has arrived. You need to be sure and get up there before what you thought was just arrived just left at Hurt Auto Sales.
Competition is good, and when you've been in business for 53 years, you've done something right. Even with all the new ways you can shop for flooring for your home or business. Here's what Parish Carpet does. They offer the top name brands in flooring backed with solid warranties. Then Parish Carpet stocks a large showroom of carpet and rugs for you to see and feel, not just samples. Then they have the finest individuals come and install those floors in your home. Parish Carpets gets to know you, and you get to know them, and that's why so many people keep coming back. There's plenty of competition, but if this sounds like a place you'd like to do business, stop in Parish Carpet on Reynolds Road in Glasgow, 651-8058.
What does it mean to listen? At Time Savers, we believe listening means respecting a client's wishes, affording them dignity in making decisions, allowing them to acknowledge they are uncertain or skeptical of what the future may hold. At Time Savers, we are here to listen, to understand your personal care and home help needs, and to help you achieve the quality of life that you want, either for yourself or your loved ones. Whether you want to remain in your home as long as possible, or you need a little extra help in assisted living or memory care, Time Savers will listen and come up with the best solution for you. Call us at 270-792-5703 or go to mytimesaversky.com. That's 270-792-5703 or mytimesaversky.com. We listen, we understand, and we help. Nobody can afford downtime, which is why more and more people depend on Haywood Sales and Service to keep their equipment operating properly. They're your Hustler mower dealer. Hustler built the world's first zero-turn mower 50 years ago. Haywood Sales and Service proudly handles Hustler parts and service. Other brands, too, as well as tractors and all types of farm implements. A short trip to Haywood Sales and Service on the Finney Road at Haywood, and you'll discover people who really do know what they're doing. Let them minimize your downtime. 270-814-1068. 59 degrees, WCLU at 7:51. Coming up, well, I've got some good tidbits to share with you. And, of course, at the 8 o'clock hour, we'll repeat our conversation we just had with Barron County School Superintendent Bo Matthews. A bus accident this morning occurred out in the 12,000 block of the new Bowling Green Road, pretty near the Warren County line. No injuries. 37 students. The situation was handled well. Students are at school, and we're going to repeat our interview that we had with Bo Matthews earlier this hour, coming up on the 8 o'clock news hour. But it has worked out, it's a very scary situation, obviously, but everybody is safe. No injuries. Everybody's at school, and we'll have Bo's explanation coming up here at 8 o'clock. We got some tidbit news right after this. Make this the year that you transition into spring fully prepared. When it comes to making your home and property look its best to have Mammoth Cave Transplants at your side. Come to Mammoth Cave Transplants and see greenhouse after greenhouse full of bedding plants, hanging plants, trees, shrubs, all of the lavish colors and full foliage plants ready to beautify the world around you. Have you always wanted to get a good start start to your garden? Well, Janet Dennison and her staff enjoy helping people pick out the right gardening plants, supplies, and materials to make your green thumb the best yet. Mammoth Cave Transplants is easy to get to. We're at 5394 Brownsville Road, Highway 259 between Pig and Rhodey. You'll be impressed with the sprawling complex where spring gardening, landscaping, and beautification is well underway. Call us today at 270-597-2533. We are Kentucky proud and will be celebrating 25 years in business. We keep Kentucky growing.
From the north, south, east, west, NEWS, here's the latest news.
Well, let's see. We got some tidbit news here, and we want to be sure to let you know that from around the world and up the street, that we've got tidbit news for you here on the radio from WCLU. But let's see here. I've got three stories that are three wildly different stories, so I'm going to I'm going to start off with I have sort of a story here to think about, okay? A sick Tennessee teenager fulfilled his dream of graduating from high school just days before he died. Dateline here is Johnson City, Tennessee. News outlets report that 19-year-old Dakota Johnson had attended school from home since the 7th grade because he had a severe form of muscular dystrophy. But he told his teacher he wanted to participate in the high school graduation ceremonies. He fell ill before they were to take place, so his teacher, Miss Allison Russell, quickly organized a graduation in young Johnson's hospital room. He received his diploma. He had photos taken with family, friends, and hospital staff afterward. He died 2 days later. Well above the global average of 35%. Now, here's the only countries that have more stress than we do. Greece has 59%, the Philippines 58%, Tanzania 57%, and we are tied with Iran, Albania, and Sri Lanka at 55%. The poll also reported that 45% of Americans said they felt worried a lot, and more than 1 in 5, or 22% of Americans, said they felt angry a lot. How about that? According to Gallup polls, the economy is not the problem, and the survey found the levels of negative emotions are even higher than during the Great Depression. The answer to whether money truly buys happiness is still far from understood, but this report gives global thinkers an idea of who is living the best and worst lives in the world. Also, this research says that 64% of Americans between 15 and 29 say they were stressed a lot. Exactly 50% of Americans that age group said they were worried a lot. The numbers were slightly higher among those between 30 and 49. So anyway, that's just kind of the way it is right here. It's hard to believe that of all of 143 countries polled, Americans are one of the most negative in the South, and a host of testing. The chicken comes as a platter that includes a half a chicken, 2 country sides, and buttermilk biscuits or corn muffins. The total price is $10.79. And as of April the 25th, it's available at Cracker Barrel in over 60 restaurants. I don't know if the ones around here have that or not, but boy, hey, it's finally after 50 years, Cracker Barrel is offering Southern Fried Chicken. They've done all the research to make it so. And that's tidbit news for this morning.
At Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home, we offer personalized attention to each and every service and the expertise that comes from 118 years of serving our friends and neighbors. The families we serve are assured of maintaining local traditions and values when they make their final arrangements at Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. We're the leading funeral home who cares more about local people. Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home in Glasgow. For our most current obituary information, visit our website at hatchersadler.com.
Those warm weather months are nice, but for some people it doesn't matter what the weather is. They have to go to work. And if that's you, you know how important footwear is to the daily grind. So as Kaylee says, come on down to the Quick Stop Shoe Store and check us out. Happy Valley Road in Glasgow, just down from Houchins Grocery. Look for the Red Wing sign. It's a shoe store designed to give you a personal experience to find the right shoe that fits your feet, your work needs, whether it be steel toe or waterproof. The Albrights are known and trusted for these very reasons. That's the Quick Stop Shoe Store across from Swifties on Happy Valley Road in Glasgow.
Come on down to the Quick Stop Shoe Store and check us out.
A local radio service of Royce Radio Incorporated. This is WCLU Glasgow. WCLU FM Munfordville, Glasgow.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A 26-year-old U.S. Army vet is under arrest, accused of hatching a plot to bomb a white nationalist rally near L.A.
A man consumed with hate and bent on mass murder.
U.S. Attorney Nick Hanna says the suspect, Mark Domingo, had recently converted to Islam. Correspondent Jonathan Vigliotti is in Southern California.
Federal prosecutors say Domingo wanted to punish Americans for attacks on Muslims around the world. Investigators believe he worked alone for 2 months and was in the final stages of this plan. They say that they were monitoring him 24/7 leading up to his arrest.
There's new information on the synagogue shooting near San Diego that killed one congregant and wounded 3 others. CBS's David Begnaud.
The FBI now confirms they were warned about the attack just minutes before it happened, but didn't have enough time or information to stop it. We spoke to a man who says he alerted the FBI after seeing the shooter's supposed anti-Semitic manifesto on the online forum 8chan.
President Trump makes a new move to clamp down on migrants at the U.S. southern border. Our Paula Reed at the White House.
The president issued a memorandum having to do specifically with asylum seekers. He wants to make it harder for them to get work while their cases are being processed. He's also adding a filing fee for asylum application.
It was more than 2 years ago. 36 concertgoers died in a fire at a Northern California warehouse.
I don't think at any one incident that we've had a fire where we've lost this many people.
Today, the trial begins for 2 men who owned the building. Prosecutors say one of them illegally converted the structure. The other collected rent and scheduled performances. Has the price of solar panels stopped you from taking the leap? May have some bargains in store. Live to CBS's Vicki Barker.
The firm's about to announce price cuts of up to 38% below the national average. But the New York Times points out Tesla has struggled to deliver on past promises made with similar fanfare. That $35,000 Model 3 electric sedan, for example. For its part, Tesla says it can lower prices by standardizing its solar, selling online only, and requiring customers to provide the kind of technical information that used to require a visit from a Tesla engineer. Deborah?
The Tony nominations just announced on CBS.
The harvest is breath and life.
The Ferryman among the productions up for Best Play. The most nominated, the musical Hadestown with 14. The big snub,
Tom Robinson?
Yes, sir.
I'm Atticus Finch.
To Kill a Mockingbird. Jeff Daniels is in the running for lead actor. S&P futures down 1. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
O'Reilly.
Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, pick up 5 quarts of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil for $28.95 and get a $10 O'Reilly gift card by mail. Protect your engine from sludge and wear with Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Liberty Mutual Insurance presents
Doug.
If I don't find the right car insurance for me, I might...
Sure, the car is locked. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
If you need anything from a simple home repair to a major remodel, you need to know about Home Advisor. It's a totally free service that instantly connects you with top local service pros.
Home Advisor is a very easy way to find a home contractor, and for me, it's the only way.
You can use Home Advisor for everything. Your house cleaning, your painting.
Electricians, plumbers, handymen. We've had nothing but fabulous every single time.
Just select the type of work you need done, and Home Advisor's Pro Finder technology instantly finds top pros in your area. You can read customer reviews of the pros Even use their cost guide to find out what hundreds of other repair and improvement projects cost in your area.
I think everybody should use HomeAdvisor. In fact, I tell everybody to use HomeAdvisor.
HomeAdvisor is a total solution to...
After 6:30 this morning, bus 13 out about the 1200 area of New Bowling Green Road was stopped at a pickup location. A vehicle was stopped behind our school bus, and another vehicle came upon the area and was able to brake in time and actually hit the vehicle behind our bus, which then pushed it into the rear of our bus. So a bit of a chain reaction. We did have 37 students on the bus at the time. No one was hurt. They've all been checked out. We've been working the situation.
Approached the residents, Thomas Parrish fled on foot and actively resisted arrest. Deputy Still pursued Thomas Parrish and was able to take him into custody without further incident. Deputy Still was assisted by KSP Trooper Ricky Cross. Thomas L. Parrish, 37, was lodged in the Barron County Jail for the offense of fleeing or evading the police, second degree, and resisting arrest. Outstanding warrants that were served on Thomas Parrish were as follows: failure to appear, Metcalf Circuit Court; failure to appear, LaRue District Court; possession of a controlled substance, first degree, methamphetamine; possession of drug paraphernalia, and carrying a concealed deadly weapon, an indictment warrant from the LaRue Circuit Court. The Bowling Green, Warren County Drug County Regional Jail pending arraignment in Warren District Court. This investigation will be presented to the Warren County Grand Jury at a later date, and additional charges are likely, according to a press release from the Warren County Sheriff. Under the Land and Water Conservation Fund Act of 1965, citizens are afforded the opportunity to express their views concerning the recreational needs of their community. To provide a forum for discussion, an open meeting is being held on Tuesday, May 14th at 6:30 p.m. Central Time at the Jackie Browning Park, located at 300 Donley Drive in Glasgow. Sponsored by the Barron County Fiscal Court, the specific purpose of this meeting is to discuss a drainage shade structure project for the Jackie Browning Park. Anyone with a significant supporting or opposing view is invited to voice that opinion at the meeting or in writing to Land and Water Conservation Fund programs at the Governor's office in Frankfort. Motorists should be aware that contract crews will be working along northbound I-65 between mile points 91 and 98 tonight. Northbound work is expected to be completed at some point during the overnight, and then crews will shift to the southbound side between mile points 93 and 91. This section will also be reduced to one lane. All lanes should be open before 6 a.m. Wednesday. Short delays may be possible during these lane closures, according to the road department. You're listening to WCLU Local News. I'm Brennan Crane.
I was currently with no prosthetic company, and I was a Ginner's prosthetic, and it still wasn't comfortable.
That's when Mike met William Bray with Extreme Prosthetics.
I met Mr. Bray at one of my daughter's ball games, and he'd handed me a card, and he seemed very confident and knew what he was talking about, so I decided to go see Mr. Bray just for a consultation, and just in minutes I was more confident in it, full range of motion.
Mike and many others have given great testimonials for William Bray and Extreme Prosthetics at 400 South Broadway in Glasgow, which you can check out online at comfortforamputees.com.
Yeah, I'm a rather large guy, and it takes a special prosthetic to carry my weight. In the first meeting with Mr. Bray, he realized by looking at the material they used to assemble my prosthetic that it wasn't at the weight limit to carry my weight. And had I not went to that consultation, I'd have never known that.
Professional care from someone who wears a prosthetic themselves. William Bray and Extreme Prosthetics.
If you're just not confident with it, I'd say go see Mr. Bray.
Call 629-5347.
This Saturday morning, don't miss a big auction sale in Glasgow conducted by Elmore Realty and Auction. The address is 410 Garment Avenue. This is a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom brick home. There's also a full finished basement with living space and a kitchenette, an 18 by 20 carport. And another extra of this auction sale is a separate building lot that'll be sold separately and then combined for the best sale. Personal property includes a grasshopper lawnmower, furniture, and appliances. You should see it ahead of the auction, and you can arrange a viewing by calling Dakota Ray Elmore at 270-651-7711. You will be impressed. Then be sure to attend this auction sale at 10 a.m. Saturday at 410 Garment Avenue. Get more online at elmoreauction.com. Elmore, the name you've grown to trust in Barron County since 1935. Dakota Ray Elmore, principal broker and auctioneer.
In more news this hour, prosecutors in western Kentucky say they will seek the death penalty against a second man charged in a triple homicide in Owensboro. Siler Shimwell has been charged with murder and first-degree assault in the January 17th shooting deaths of J. Michael Souders, Robert D. Smith, and Christopher Carey. The Messenger Inquirer reports Commonwealth's attorney Bruce Kugel announced plans to seek capital punishment against the 32-year-old Shimwell on Monday. Kugel is also seeking the death penalty against 31-year-old Arnett B. Baines in the case. Investigators believe at least one victim knew the two men charged. A fourth victim was shot but survived. Shimwell will also be evaluated to determine whether he is competent to stand trial, Kugel said. Kentucky's Attorney General is trying to block subpoenas issued by Governor Matt Bevin's administration as part of an investigation into teacher sickouts that shut down schools. Attorney General Andy Beshear filed a lawsuit Monday to try to block the subpoenas. It's the latest round in Beshear's feud with the governor, which could be settled at the ballot box. Bevin, a Republican, is running for re-election this year. Beshear is running in the Democratic primary for governor next month. Beshear on Monday followed through on his threat to take Bevin to court if his administration didn't rescind subpoenas that the state labor cabinet sent to several school districts. Bevin's chief of staff, Blake Brickman, said on Twitter that the lawsuit shows Beshear is more concerned about politics than the law. A fourth homeless camp near Louisville, Kentucky has been cleared of residents, and a fifth homeless camp has been given notice. The Courier-Journal reports the camp housed 30 to 40 people near area train tracks and was cleared Monday by transportation company CSX. Jeff Gill is the founder of outreach group Hip Hop Cares. He says most residents displaced Monday migrated to other camps, not to shelters. The city has cleared 3 camps so far this year, and some of those residents have moved to the CSX camp. A low-barrier shelter was opened to help those displaced, but residents say its chaotic environment is worrying. The shelter and the 518 emergency beds at other shelters in the city fill up every night, leaving people in need without support. A man accused of being married to 4 women has pleaded guilty to bigamy in New Hampshire, but will avoid jail time if he behaves for the next 5 years. Authorities allege that 43-year-old Michael Middleton married women in Georgia, Alabama, and New Hampshire between 2006 and 2013. That led to the bigamy charge in New Hampshire, but court documents say he also married a 4th woman in Kentucky in 2016. In court Monday, a prosecutor read a statement from the New Hampshire victim, Alicia Grant, who said she thought she was gaining a life partner but ended up with 6 years of pain and misery. Middleton didn't speak at the hearing but said after he felt compassion and understanding for her, he was given a 12-month.
Then we